Hi, I'm Teresa Crow. I work with Guilford County Schools with the Office of Character Development and Safe Schools. Service learning is more than just acts of service or volunteering within your community. It is a way of learning, a teaching strategy. It is an intentional connection between learning content and acts of service. It is when a student reaps the benefits of classroom engagement through the service learning modality. The service learning modality teaches students the benefit of learning in the classroom as well as how to contribute to society as a young citizen.
Meaningful service. The S.M.A.R.T. team members dedicate their time to bringing awareness about the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs to their student body. These students have seen firsthand the dangers of tobacco use among teenagers and wanted to do something positive to combat it.
S.M.A.R.T. stands for Student Mentoring Awareness Resource Team. This is a group of students who are willing to serve as role models for other students in living drug-free lifestyles. The group meets once a week, and we plan activities to provide factual information about drugs to the student population, as well as teachers and parents, in hopes that we can influence teens to choose drug-free lifestyles.
Youth voice. The S.M.A.R.T. team brainstormed ways to address teen tobacco use and decided together to do a poster campaign that would highlight why youth should not use tobacco. Students led the project from capturing the photos on film to the design of the posters.
Behind me, we did a poster campaign where we actually took pictures, came up with our own slogans, and put them around the school hoping that we'd attract attention. And we actually attracted a lot of attention. It was a really good program that we did.
Link to curriculum. Through Mr. Gill's music production class, sound editing and recording of Brutus Learns a Lesson was done by students. Students had to firsthand learn about the process of sound editing and how to record a book before they could accomplish their goals.
My students started working on the stories. The stories had to have character development, and that was one of the prerequisites of writing the story. And so we just started writing it on a level of an elementary school kid. Then when the stories came out real well, we collaborated with art students here at Weaver, and they illustrated our first couple of books. We gave them to reading programs in Guilford County, and then when we did this story, we concentrated on bullying.
Reflection. Students took time to learn about elementary age students and to reflect on the age group that would be most appropriate for their books. During the process, time was taken to check in with school counselors and teachers at the site they visited to see how the experience could be more beneficial to the students. As students continue their Brutus Learns a Lesson tour of elementary schools, after each visit, students took class time to discuss what went well and areas for improvement.
I like seeing the children's faces light up with joy as they listen to the stories that we have created, because they're really enjoying what we did, and at the same time they're getting a message. So even if they don't realize it right then, when they're thinking about it later, the message will be more prevalent.
Progress monitoring. During each school visit to share Brutus Learns a Lesson with elementary age children, the students check in with the school counselor to monitor progress and to gain feedback about how they can be the most helpful. This information is then discussed and processed as a class so that students truly benefit from this experience. Diversity. As Weaver students prepare for the Very Special Arts Festival, a partnership with Gateway Education Center, they must first learn and appreciate the diversity of the two school groups. Weaver is a performing arts high school, and Gateway Education Center serves students aged 6 months through 22 years of age with severe and multiple mental and/or physical disabilities.
You all at Weaver, for these children, are truly heroes. They don't know how to say that to you. But when you walk through this building, when you all come and you're doing all these wonderful things with these children, if you look at the children's faces and somewhere in the back of their head, they just want to be you. And you all give that gracious gift of very special arts, which for me is the most special and tremendous gift, and I get teary, that anybody could ever possibly give our children.
Partnerships. Service learning partnerships are collaborative and mutually beneficial and address community needs. For the Very Special Arts Festival, Weaver Academy partners with Gateway Education Center to bring fun and happiness to a population of students that really needs it. Educators at both Weaver and Gateway come together to make this a successful day for all involved. Duration and intensity. All three student groups highlighted in this video, the S.M.A.R.T team, Very Special Arts Festival, and Brutus Learns a Lesson, first looked at the needs of their community and how they could best address those needs. Over the course of several months, students used I.P.R.A.D, investigation, planning, preparation, action, reflection, and demonstration to accomplish their project goals.
Guilford County Schools is looking to be a leader in service learning. Not only will all teachers use service learning as an instructional strategy, but high school students will now be honored for their service learning accomplishments. As part of a phase-in process, Guilford County Schools has developed a program for high school students to have the opportunity to earn a Service Learning Exemplary Award for 100 hours of service or a Service Learning Diploma for 250 hours of service. This accomplishment will be recognized upon graduation. Those receiving the award will receive a certificate, and those receiving the diploma will receive the certificate and get the honor of wearing a green cord at graduation. We want all students to be recognized for their outstanding work around service learning. You can visit www.gcsnc.com and click on Service Learning for more information about the award and diploma option and to gain access to the necessary forms needed. Thank you for your interest in service learning, and we look forward to all students having an experience in service learning.